NSC Fan TV, Drew here with Scott. After a 2-1 victory, which could have easily been 2-2. What the heck happened?
Hold on. What the heck happened? It was like we had a win. So why are you so negative? You got
what the heck
happened? 3 points, and you getting all negative Nancy on me. What's going on here?
Already, but, I mean, what happened? What was that?
Well, let's first focus on some positives.
Okay.
Well, maybe not. It's like
I'll back it up.
So first off, I think that what happened was that Charlotte showed up and were trash. A lot of their offense runs through what's his name, Copetti.
Yeah.
He has the hamstring injury, and so a team, maybe NSC fans are familiar with this phenomenon. Your team relies on the offensive brilliance of a next level foreign player. He gets injured, and then the offense doesn't know what to do.
Yep.
So
I'm not sure. I gotta.
So Copetti's injured. They don't know what to do without Copetti. It showed. We said, "Oh, you have lost your main striker, and the guy through whom all the offense flows, and you don't know what to do with." Swiderski was who they had previously. He went back to Poland. They don't have anybody up front, and they don't know what to do. And the only person who had any leadership on Charlotte was whenever Junior Urso came on, and he's a quality player, and he changed things for them. But he's not a striker, and he doesn't know how to score, but he does know how to run an offense, and so he created all sorts of chances. So that's, I think, what happened. Yeah. I think that we played our usual mediocre bullshit, and they showed up, and they weren't ready because they are worse.
That you can pretty much cut it there.
Are we done?
That's how we're done. That's it. Well, yeah. So that wasn't actually all positive.
That wasn't all positive.
He said that was going to be all positive.
Hold on.
We launched into our usual bullshit.
Yeah.
And I feel like I have a new analogy or comparison for NSC. It's not new because I said it.
Said it the other night.
But we're like a butterfly.
How are we like a butterfly? That we're light and we're airy and we're adorable and we're colorful?
No, we're all wings.
All wings.
All the traffic goes down the wings.
Yeah,
I can't be positive.
It's true.
Maybe that's a call for being positive because Schaffelberg can fly down that wing and cross it in. But I think, what did Marshall say? We spam crosses?
Spam crosses.
We're just spamming crosses.
Crossplay has become sort of an irritation to me. Now, again, Charlotte... Yeah. It worked against them because of the fact that they were like, we're just going to forget about marking Surridge, and somehow Alex Wheel was able to climb a ladder, become a 7-footer to be able to put that header in.
Look,
so hey,
he deserved that goal.
So
they're good. So let's go back, roll it back all the way to the beginning. Positives. Alex Wheel scored.
Yeah,
and he earned that shit. He earned it. He deserved it. He didn't even know it happened.
Well, he's been kind of like a lumberjack, just banging so much wood off in other games, right?
And this game too.
This game too.
Yeah.
So he's had some chances, but the good news is Alec got a goal, and I will say I think that the play up the wings looks good. I do think that Schaffelberg comes on starting is a different look for our offense, and I just don't like the kick and run with him. So, I think the kick and run works fine late in the game, where you've got a center back with tired legs, and Schaffelberg is able to get around him. But kick and run with Jacob with a bunch of fresh center backs,
you burn him out.
You're going to burn him out. They're going to be fast enough to put some, and then they put some muscle on him, and then he's going to get hurt. Yeah. So I just don't know if we're going to play that way with Schaffelberg. I'm not saying that he shouldn't be a starter, but I don't think that should be our default with him, where it's like he's going to be like 3 yards behind their line, and he's like, kick it long, I'll run on.
I'm going to go on.
If that's our, it's like it's either play up the wings and we Washington, Lovitz, or Moore peppers crosses in, or we just kick it long and let Jacob burn ass down to it.
Yeah,
I don't. I mean,
it's not.
I wish that I saw a little bit more to our offense other than that, but
It's not that he's not starting potential. It's that starting him isn't him playing up to his full potential for the role that we've got him in.
Yeah, and I think that some of that may start with the midfield.
Yeah, well, actually, I think when Mukhtar in there in the center completely changes things when he drops back. I think you've been saying this forever.
Mukhtar's a midfielder.
I finally caught on to it this weekend, that Mukhtar in the middle, really directing traffic and running at things, is really in distributing up front as kind of like a playmaker, like somewhat of Urso, is really where he's best.
Yes.
I mean, and when
I agree.
we're doing that, then
Hani Mukhtar's a midfielder.
he's a midfielder.
Hani Mukhtar's a midfielder.
Every time
Don't
he
play him
gets
as
announced
forward.
as attacking for NSC, it's like he doesn't score as much that way. He doesn't get assists as much that way. But who cares?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
he's a midfielder.
to using him where we need him is
Yeah.
one thing. Where it's like we do need somebody who's a playmaker and who can score and can do lightning and things like that. And Hani does that.
Yeah.
But he is sick of not getting the ball.
Right.
It's like
Right.
if all of our game is crossplay, the only way that Hani's getting the ball in an attacking position is that if a cross comes in, someone comes back and cuts it back to him,
And
or if he just gets some sloppy jazz in the middle of a scrummy defense, probably from a cross.
Yeah. It all comes back to cross.
That's a misuse of his talents because the guy can pass, and in fact, I would even say, I think that it was him who found Moore on the first goal, where he distributed wide. It was like things kind of got bottled up, and it's like it was him who found Moore. The guy's got great vision. I think that if he played a little deeper and we played two forwards in front of him, that would be very different. Because so much of the case where it's like we've got almost no direct play. There's nothing in the middle that's happening. Hani will come back and you're like, stuff in the middle is happening.
Stuff in the middle starts.
That there's nobody in front of him.
Yeah, and I think teams know he's a threat and need to mark him. So him drawing people into the middle can, ironically enough, improve the cross play.
Interesting.
Because if he's sucking them he's a damn vacuum, sucking players in, defenders have to try to mark him, keep him tied down, then those wings open up a little bit because we're not just spamming crosses the whole time. Yeah. I think, we just need a more holistic game. That's what it comes down to.
A more holistic game.
Yeah.
So, we've seen challenges. Again, the good news is that we scored 2 goals.
Yeah, so we're sitting here complaining.
That's right. We scored 2 goals. We scored 2 goals against Charlotte, which is maybe not a great accomplishment, but we did. We scored 2 goals against LA Galaxy here. But we gave up 2 goals. And this is the part that's the concerning one, which was in both cases we had 2-0 leads, and also don't forget this Miami game here.
So it's the story of Dos Aceto. It's the most dangerous score in soccer.
And then someone's ready to start chanting it. You're like, no, I hope you get struck by lightning if you say that
just
stuff.
Smitten. No, look, most dangerous score in soccer for a damn reason. And I think what's really embarrassing, I have to say, with Gary Ball, is that we're the kind of team that builds from the defense up, and for us to go up like that.
And then teams start pressing us?
And then teams start pressing, and we fold. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, that's no good.
It's embarrassing. It's not.
So the part that the troublesome part is we got up 2-0, and you're like, look, a national team 2 years ago, we were up 2-0. Like you could, all those people who leave at 75 minutes, had a perfectly good reason to leave at 75 minutes.
Go home.
Go home. This game is over, right?
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's over.
But man, he was like, you leave at 75 minutes with Nashville up 2-0. Like you're gonna probably miss the other team scoring 2 goals.
You look at your little app, goal, and it does not say NSC.
Does not. It's good.
Well, I was talking with somebody earlier, and he said, so there with my family. They were cold. Yeah. It was frigid. We just had to get out of there. And then we look at the score and. Next thing you know, it's tied up. Yeah.
So, man, the Galaxy game was such a disappointment. And again, Ricky Puig scoring on us. Oh, God, I hate that guy. But moving forward, I'm curious to see what Nashville looks like when we go away to LAFC. Yep. It's a retooled LAFC. Still that strong Tillman and Ilie Sanchez in the middle. Kellen Acosta's gone. Kellen Acosta's gone. He's now playing for Chicago, scoring goals in the wind. I don't know if anyone at home saw that one. He kicked it up high and it just sailed over everybody and into the goal. I did not see that. Winner for Chicago. Wow. By the way, he was available all the way through, almost up until the opening day. Kellen Acosta was, and Chicago picked him up, and here we are complaining about our sixes and so on.
Sixes,
but so no Kellen Acosta, no Chiellini. And no Carlos Vela for LAFC. They're retooling. But again, the question for Nashville is how are we going to handle Bawanga?
Bawanga, man. He's a consistent thorn in our side.
He is a locomotive. Yeah. He is fast. He is smart. He is canny. And he can pass. Yeah. And so he's just the complete package of a striker. And
he's pretty strong, too. I mean, that dude is like... Yeah.
So I'm concerned about what we're going to be able to do. Whenever we played them previously, Zimmerman played hard against him, and actually when we played here. He
Yeah.
pulled his groin.
Exactly.
Trying to chase him down.
And he's still not fit.
And he's not fit.
And now we don't have him.
Yeah. What are we gonna do with Dennis Bouanga?
But I will say, I want to speak positive now, actually, because there are two highlights of me complaining about goals scored against us. I think Mayer, the milkman, absolutely stepped up to the plate that game. I think Milkman did not have a bad touch. I think that he was exactly where he needed to be consistently. He won balls in the air. We have a timer.
No, we got a timer.
and I think that additionally, in terms of our sixes, Anunga had the best game of his damn career.
You are correct, sir. I think that Brian Anunga had a career day. Nice job. Nice job.
Just hats off to Anunga. Tom Brian Anunga, that was a career game.
That was a great game.
I mean, he muscled off
good
attackers.
Defense. Oh man, he chased that guy down.
And he just kind of he chased him down, got right where he needed to be, and completely stuffed him. I mean,
so Anunga's defensive game was. Well, it's usually very high, but higher in this case. It was the fact that he held the ball well.
And he held the ball well.
Held the ball well and dribbled well and distributed. That was a good game from Brian Anunga.
Yeah, won a lot of 50-50s. Like, he just, hats off to him.
Yeah.
So anyway, looking forward to LAFC. I think that we can expect to see Bouanga go crazy, but I think that between Mayer and Anunga, something might happen. And they might be able to lock him down.
Okay. Yeah. Well, here's hoping. NSC Fan TV. I almost said NSC Fan TV.
Yes.